Hello, Year 7. This is Miss Gwinnett, and I'm going to be reading you this week's story, Lotto. She sat, idly scrolling down her social media newsfeed page. Most people seem to be on holiday this time of year, posting smug-looking photos of themselves and families in exotic locations, mostly with some form of watery idyll in the background. Her eyes moved down and were caught by an ad showing a jubilant teenager leaping into the air. You could be Nottingham's next big millionaire. Jackpot of 493 million guaranteed. Play Lotto today. This one had been popping up for a few days now. Cleverly crafted to appeal to dreamers, idlers, no-hopers, get-rich-quickers, or just to the ordinary, day-to-day, quiet grafter who felt there must be more to life. Which is what she was, she supposed. Working in her council office was sometimes mildly interesting, occasionally thought-provoking, often tedious, always dreary. Every day she looked at the clock during the slow mid-afternoon period, willing the hour hand to make its languorous journey round to the number 5 in a slightly less lazy fashion. This was still no excuse for surfing the net at 2:15. She minimised the screen with a sigh, with the Lotto advert leaving a vague imprint on her retinas, the vaguest impression on her mind. Yet calmly, insistently, the hyperbolic message kept reiterating itself. £493 million, she thought, attempting in vain to keep her mind on the housing accounts. What a person could do with that amount. No more money worries, no more anxiously checking the online bank statements, wondering where that extra 20 quid had disappeared to. No more hinting to her parents about the parlous state of her finances. A few numbers matching the ones you had chosen, and snap, all of those worries about next month's rent, about the rising electricity bills, about affording her brother's birthday present, all gone, in a flash, just like that. She'd read about those termed the super rich in this country, the legendary top 1% of earners who had apparently doubled their incomes in the last few years. How was life for them? Did they peruse magazine pages, catch a glimpse of a yacht they liked the look of, make a quick phone call to an eager-to-please subordinate, and, hey presto, the yacht was theirs? Did they spend endless hours deliberating over holiday destinations, Saint-Tropez or Bora Bora? Had they ever known the agony of putting an expensive hair care product back on the supermarket shelf and reverting to the value one for 99 pence? Or the monotony of making yet another round of ham sandwiches for lunch, all in an effort to save money? She suspected not. But, and here was the thing, was money really the key to happiness? Well, she mused, it would be nice to have endless leisure time to consider the question. The phone rang. Council housing officers? The slight questioning tone in which one was encouraged to speak when answering the phone was tricky to master. Hello, the nervous, apologetic voice said in response. Clearly not a person used to making professional phone calls. Can I help you? Yes, I was asked to ring. The sorry for disturbing your afternoon timbre was there still. They said there might be a place available now. Ah, now she was remembering. Even as she asked for the man's name and did the official search on the system, the details of his story filtered into her mind. Noah Carrington, drifting around in an inhospitable world, aimlessly searching for somewhere warm and dry to come to rest. His story was a sad, yet not entirely unusual one. Lost his job, ill health prevented him from easily finding another. House and furniture repossessed, young family living with him in his cousin's home until she lost patience and issued them with an ultimatum, leave within a month, or, well, just leave. In desperation, he had pleaded for a stay of execution, and she had agreed to give him some more time. In that time, he had gone onto the council housing waiting list, and even found a job on the local urban amelioration project. This was a euphemism for sweeping the streets, which was always going to be necessary. Now she had some good news to break to him. Mr. Carrington, you're in luck. We have a place that's just been vacated, and you're now at the top of the list. All being well, you should be able to move in at the beginning of next week." There was a catch of emotion in his voice as he thanked her, while she arranged for him to complete the paperwork and pick up the keys. When she put down the phone, she found herself smiling. This was certainly one of the nicer parts of her job. Perhaps she'd buy a Lotto ticket to celebrate. Okay, there you go, Year 7. That's the story. And Year 8. As ever, if you have any questions, just contact your English teachers.